Hey, fourth grade. So today we're going to be working on our collage. You guys are going to get this piece of paper. It is a 6" by 6" paper. You're also going to be getting a 9 by 12" paper, and then a 3 by 4.5" paper. Yeah. Okay. So what you're going to do is this is going to be the paper that you do the main collaging on. So this is where all of your good information is going to go. This is the background where this paper is going to get glued, and this one's going to get glued too. So yeah, let me show you how to set this up. So I'm going to take this. You can literally just do like a line, nice little frame, maybe just a little bit in the middle. And then you want to put it in the upper portion. So make it pretty even on both sides. It doesn't have to be perfect, just eyeball it. And then press down. If any glue comes out, don't worry about it. It dries. Okay, so then this. You want to fold it down so it has a little flap. If a side is sticking out, just kind of trim it up with your scissors. Like, oh look, trim it up just a little bit. Put the scissors underneath the paper and cut it. This flap is going to go down here. It doesn't have to be the same color as your background. It could actually be pretty much any color that coordinates with whatever's going up here. And this is going to be where you write your catchphrase down here. So, line of glue, put it down, center it as much as you can. Press it down. That's what I'm doing under here. I'm just pressing. Extra glue. It's fine. Okay, make sure it's even over there. You can actually just close it and smush. Okay, when you go to write your catchphrase under here, make sure that you were using a Sharpie. And make sure if you have issues with how big things are with the pencil, and obviously I'm doing it with the Sharpie so you can see it, make a little dot at the corners for yourself so that when you flip it up, you know you can't go past those lines. So it stays in this hidden box because you want people to be able to guess what you're doing. The other thing you need to realize is this project, it's a very small space. What we want you guys to do is to make sure that something on your paper is somehow sticking off of this and onto the background. So if you are making a tree for something. Okay, so let me cut out a tree really quick. Let me cut out the stem of the tree. Okay, if you're cutting out a tree or anything, some part of it needs to stick off because it's such a small piece of paper that we want you to really think about how you're utilizing your space, because sometimes when we give you guys small papers, you give us really small results, and we want to have big things, big ideas, and have them be pretty awesome. So, we know you can do it. Make sure you have something sticking off the paper. Okay, so, here's my tree. And if I wanted to line it up down here, and then have part of the branches stick off, or even line it up here, have it stick off, awesome. But we want you to somehow break the boundaries of your paper. So, that's the first thing. This pretty much be working on this for about 2 class periods. You need to be using all the cutting techniques that we've seen before. You need to think about negative space, positive space. Also, things to remember. Let me move this out of the way. Alright. This is a usable piece of paper. Alright. This is a scrap. This is a piece of paper that you want to throw in the trash. So, let's try this again. Scoot this over. So, if I had these 2 pieces of paper, so A or B is trash. A or B is trash. B is trash. No one's going to use this. Don't put this in the scrap box. No one's going to go for it. Put it in the trash. Okay? Other things to remember. If you're cutting something out, you're cutting something small out, get a small piece of paper. Don't get a huge piece of paper, get a small one. So if you want to cut out a little tiny rock, okay, don't cut it out here in the corner. cut it out all the way down here so you have your little tiny rock, okay? I don't want to see you. Also, if you're cutting out a rock, don't put it in the middle of the paper like this. You're wasting paper. Don't do that, right? Last thing, if you are trying to cut multiple things of the same shape and same size, take a piece of paper, fold the paper a couple times, however many times you're going to need the object repeated, and then actually start to cut it out there, okay? So cut it out while the paper's folded so that you get multiples of the same thing. They're exactly the same shape and size, and this way you don't even have to worry about it. Okay, if you guys have any questions, let us know, but those are some just easy insight tips.